Welcome back to the Daily Grind, everyone. So I'm finally getting some fruit on this purple Cherokee. You can see one there and one there. They're doing good, but the problem is we're pretty late into the season. I don't think they're gonna ripen before winter here, but it's possible. I do have this one. That was like one of the first, but it's getting some end rot, it looks like, blossom end rot. I could be wrong on that, but it looks like it. I've also got these tomatoes in the pots here, and they're starting to actually ripen. You can see they ripen a little quicker. Got some good sized ones too that look like they're starting to ripen. Only these plants, they're starting to get some disease on them, you can see, but that's okay. They're about ready to ripen. So also here, these my San Marzanos, they've got a ton of fruit on them, and I think those will ripen before the end of the year here, before we get a frost. Again, I'm in Texas, so my frosts are late November, so I still got like about a month maybe. So I think I'll get some ripening. I actually do have one down here. You can see the red, and that is almost ripe. So yeah, the only issue is these are starting to get overgrown, and I never did a whole lot of trimming with them, and so they're kind of growing. You can see starting to fall down and whatnot. So, but it is the end of the year, so I mean, these are going to be coming out in less than a month. So I have a feeling that any disease that they get doesn't really matter. I can just wipe this out, throw it in my brush pile, burn it, and it should be good. Now, I am getting quite a bit of fruit on these brandywines, they're called. But again, these are a big beefsteak tomato. I don't think I'm going to end up getting a harvest on those. Let me see, come over here. You can see those ones are much larger. So it's possible I might get one or two, but I highly doubt it. And then these I definitely should. These are called Super Sweet 100 or 1000 or something like that is the name, but they produce a bunch of little cherry tomato kind of things, and those, I mean, this is riddled with them, and they're almost large enough to start harvesting. I mean, to start setting fruit at least. They will be ripe, I would say, in the next 2 weeks latest. At least most of them, not all of them. I mean, obviously the ones that are just starting here like this, those won't, but I should get a pretty decent harvest off of that. So I think from now on, when I do a late season, like end of summer planting of tomatoes like this, I'm probably going to stick with cherry tomatoes. I think they grow a lot quicker and produce faster. The beefsteaks I'll save for spring planting, so that way by summer I'll be able to get them, and they'll give them enough time to be able to set and ripen and all that. I think these will work. Probably need to get them in the ground just a little bit sooner, the San Marzanos, because I might get a good harvest off of them, but I do know that there's like these smaller ones probably aren't going to end up ripening, but they might, it's possible. We'll see. I am reading and hearing that this could be a pretty bad winter this year, so we'll see how these do. It just depends on how much time. I mean, in the foreseeable future, I'm not seeing anything in the freezing range, so that's good. I don't think we're going to end up having a freeze, so at least in the next 2 weeks, and that's what my phone is showing when I look at the weather app. So it's pretty good. We are having some rainy weather, although it's looking like the sun's about ready to peek out, but it's been raining the last 2 days, so I have a feeling that there's going to be some disease coming through pretty easily here, pretty quickly. So I'm just hoping that I can get a ripening before these get decimated or it freezes over. So I just want to give you guys an update on the tomatoes. It had been a while since I did let them start to overgrow. I know I was talking about that I was clipping, and I've been coming through and pinching off little suckers like this just to keep, in the ends here, just to ensure that these are sending all of their energy towards ripening. But I mean, this is like a daily thing, and I couldn't keep up with it. It was too much. So I've been, like I said, just coming through, pinching everything off. But I mean, I pinch, you know, 100 of these things off, and then 2 days later, it's, you know, I got another 100 to pinch off. They're growing really well. I mean, that's good, but I really want them to send their energy towards their fruit and not their leafy growth right now. So, well, thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you guys on the next video. Now you guys try to escape the daily grind.